Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So we're prepping. We are getting ready to go on a trip. We are heading to Southern Ohio tomorrow afternoon as soon as I get off work. So I've been hard at it all day today trying to get the truck and trailer ready. So we've got the Shanty Shaker hooked to the horse trailer and we are getting pretty well packed up. I got some tools setting out we're going to take along with us. Went and filled the truck with fuel today. Got our tack pretty well loaded up. We got some forks and chaps and a couple of 4 or 5 saddles in there. But really, guys, haven't showed you much on our trailer. It is a Tracer trailer. I think it's like an 82, 85, something like that. It's an old beater trailer. Was actually a side load at one point. So this side door here, this ramp, was actually right here. And then this door was actually right here. Dad and I went through, I don't know, it's probably been 6, 7, 8, 9 years ago. It's been a hot minute. We went ahead and moved the ramp down to access the mid tack, moved the camper door down to make more space in the front. Mid tack, man, absolutely love this. It is huge inside too. I mean, it goes all the way across. It's got the big loading ramp for it. Man, I absolutely love this thing. We've got a cabinet in there we keep our riding coats and stuff in, but pretty much set up, ready to go. I don't know how well the back of it, you're gonna be able to see much back here due to lighting. Yeah, you can see pretty decent. It's a big 5-horse, was a 4 when we got it. Moved some gates around, made it a little better. So it's a big 5-horse. Absolutely love the trailer. Would love to have a brand new one just like it, but I don't know if you guys are familiar with cost of trailers, but they're a little ridiculous. So maybe we'll get some horse people on this one, you guys know. But yeah, we're prepping to go to Tar Hollow State Forest. We're gonna leave tomorrow afternoon to set off work. Hopefully be hitting the road about 5 o'clock. But just a quick intro to this, and we'll catch up with you guys tomorrow, and we'll talk with the fam as we're getting ready to pull out tomorrow. So hopefully we'll get some horses loaded and got all their feet done this last week. Didn't get shoes on anybody. Normally if we're going to go down there, because there's a lot of rock, a lot of sandstone, we generally run shoes on everything, but this is kind of a last minute trip, end of the season, November, cold weather. Got the heat fixed in the camper the other day, so that'll be nice. But normally we go down there and keep everything shod, put shoes on everything. But being we're just going down, I mean, really we're only going to end up riding Saturday and maybe a quick little ride Sunday morning. Usually try to take a quick Sunday ride as a memorial type thing for a cousin of mine, but we might get into that later in the video. That usually, we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. But anyways, yeah, we will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Okay guys, day 2, we are packed, ready to go. Truck's loaded, trailer's loaded, got the hay, we're strapped down, ready to go. Ponies are loaded. Loaded ponies in there, got 4 of them in there. Dad picked up our other one and took it down this morning with him, so they had an extra one. So we will see you at horse camp, guys. We made it. Welcome to horse camp. This is just south of Chillicothe, Ohio. Tar Hollow State Forest, Horseman's Camp, Primitive Camp. This is it. We've been coming down here for, oh my goodness, I think I was 13 or so, 12, 13, we come down here. No running water. Outhouses, actually the outhouses are brand new this year. Just put those up over the summer or over the winter. I don't know exactly. They weren't here last year. We were down here. There it is. That's horse camp, guys. Got the truck, Shanty Shaker, and all set up. We got in about 9 o'clock last night, so we didn't end up doing any filming when we got here last night. It was just kind of late, dark, so doggos are enjoying themselves. They love coming down here. That's my dad's truck and trailer. Remember, the guys, this is the truck that we took to Silver Lake on the first trip. So yeah, we got the horses all tied up back there. They've all got tie lines, which are new in the last, I don't know, well, probably 10 or 15 years they put those ago. But yeah, this is our camp. Got campfire here, our tripod. We do a lot of our cooking on that. We'll be cooking on that later today. But run the generator last night to run the heaters and stuff. But got the canopy out, the Blackstone. That's my mom. She's just finishing up her breakfast: pancakes, eggs, sausage, bacon, coffee, percolated coffee. Used the Blackstone this morning. There's my ponies. I'm all tied up. They're saddling up our twister horse. We're gonna use her to drag some firewood up. Okay, boys are down here in the creek with the chainsaw. This creek runs right up through the backside of camp, or right up through the middle of camp. So the water's a little low this time of year, which is pretty typical in the fall. We've been down here where this is 2 and 3 feet deep. You know, typical mountainous type terrain where it's just hanging out. But man, I can't tell you all the years that we've spent down here and just goofing off, and the kids that have come down here and just had a good time, and axes and hatchets, and they come down here in the creek and just chop and chop and chop and chop and chop. I don't know if you can hear, there's a woodchuck over here chopping wood right now. We'll wander over here and see what he's into this morning. I think I know exactly what he's working on. Yep, there he is. There he is chopping on this log. This is I think it's an old sycamore log that fell, I think 2 years ago. And he's been trying to chop this tree in half.
It's been more like 5.
For 2 years. Okay, maybe it's like 5 years.
That's last year.
But that's the hole he made last year. No. Yeah, he didn't quite get there, but lumberjack he ain't, but he tries real hard. But
I started bigger this year. I'm trying to get to it.
Kids, whatever. But you know, I mean, I was the same way. You know, like I said, I've been coming down here since I was an early teenager, probably about the same age as Maddie, 12, 13. We come down here the first time and been coming down here almost annually ever since. We used to come down twice a year. I personally have not been able to make 2 trips in a long time due to family and other obligations, but that's to be expected. So, but you know, we come down, we'll cut firewood, these down trees and stuff out of the creek to kind of help everything out. We drag them up and burn them for the week. So we're gonna drag some logs out here in a little bit, so we'll catch back up with you here in just a second.
That's a little log too.
There's Maddie dragging a log. We've been pulling firewood out of these woods like this for, I don't know, 15, 20 years now. Almost 30? Oh my God, I'm getting old. Oh. It's Maddie's first time doing this, so she's learning while we're doing this too. Now the horse, on the other hand, she's been doing this a few years. These little projects like this are why we love coming down here. It's just an opportunity for the kids to do stuff we don't get to do at home. So, you know, and then we'll get the chainsaw back out and cut all that stuff up. That's a pretty good view of camp right there. Man, my lovely wife's still in her pajamas. You didn't go wide enough. Oh, yep, she got it. Maddie decided to let Marissa have a try. Look at this pony dragging one up. God, what do we need horses for? Well, we got just a second, guys. I just want to give a big shout out to my buddy Denny Brown. He's been asking for this video for about since we started the channel. He used to come down here with years ago, and I don't know what his granddaughter's name, but if you are watching this, ask him about the pillow. He'll know what he'll know what I'm talking about. Ask Grandpa about the pillow and see what he says. We're done with this all day long. I've ponied horses with the storm. So this is the third loop of the camp. Right here. And then the trails just kind of head that way, back towards out of camp. Right here's the main trailhead. And then there's lots of different spurs and loops that you can take. We're gonna drop down in the creek, water the horses. We'll go ahead and pick it up on Maddie's time lapse that she's got going, and hopefully that turns out. We'll see. It's her first time running the camera on the back of a horse, so hopefully it all turns out, guys. This year's kind of why we do this too, guys. I mean, the fall foliage is pretty well gone for the year, but I mean, obviously cameras never do justice, but this is kind of a big creek bottom down in here, and I mean, that just goes up, and it's really, really hard to tell. Hopefully you can kind of see some of it watching the other horses, but man, just an absolute wonder, you know. This is one of Ohio's little gems that we say and have been, and just, man, I just can't tell you, and it can't express how much we enjoy coming down here. It's a family affair. I mean, I've got my wife, kids, nieces, dad, mom. I mean, mom's only started coming down a little bit in the last 2 or 3 years. She hadn't been down here ever in like 20 years that we'd been coming down here. 30 years we've been coming down here now. And so just kind of fun to have the whole family involved. But yeah, just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And you never know what you might run into. Fallen pines, logs to cross. Good times, guys. those guys down there that are probably 30 feet below me. Quit. It's kind of a switchback coming down this big into this big valley here. Having a little bit of horse issues, but he doesn't like being left behind. I'm on Shyster, one of our old barrel horses. He's been down here hundreds of times though, so he's fine. So it's supper time at horse camp. This is on the menu tonight. These are boneless western ribs, cooked on the open fire. They were seared on the fire, seasoned up, and thrown in a pan with some Coke. Yes, Maddie, it's Sir Maddie stuffing her face. We've also got a chuck roast on, and you know, staple at horse camp. French fries, hand cut French fries. Everybody loves horse camp fries. So part of horse camp isn't just riding and camping, it's about the food. If it's not gourmet, we usually don't do it. Except for that one time they had pizza, but those people don't come anywhere. We don't like that. All right, Sunday, guys. Second day down here. Getting kind of a late start in the day. It is 12:30. We kind of had a late breakfast. Everybody slept in. We kind of stayed up around the fire late last night. So we're going to take a quick little ride up to a special spot for us. Don't know if I explained to you what it's all about when we get up there or not, but just kind of a special spot. Got to go up in honor of a family member of ours. So we're going to take a quick trip. We got Levi, Andrea, and Marissa, and Maddie on the gated horses. So to ride a gated horse today. I had to ride one of the old barrel horses yesterday. Not real thrilled about it, but that's because Levi's a jerk.
Hey, my
But
horse.
you'll have that. You'll have that. But yeah, so I'm gonna time lapse this ride for you guys so you'll kind of see it. So I already got the GoPro set up. You can kind of see her on my head. So okay, guys, so the time lapse didn't end up working out like I wanted it to. I played around with it for quite a while and it just didn't work. So I opted to go ahead and insert this clip. This is Maddie riding our little Peaches gated horse. One of the newer ones in the herd that we have. Pretty nice little horse. It's one I rode on the second ride for the day and Levi rode on the first ride. Thanks a lot, guys. All right, guys, that's Horse Camp 2023. Tar Hollow State Forest. We're all packed up. Grandma's going pee. Grandpa's all done. Horses are loaded. Levi's and Grandpa are finishing putting everything up. We're packed up, ready to go. All done. So that concludes our trip. Maddie wants to wave bye. Tell them bye, Levi. Oh, here's the final thing of horse camp. Here it is. Right now. Out goes the fire. Dun dun dun. All right, hey guys, as always, thanks for hanging out. Kind of a fun trip, something new on the channel. Want to do more of this with the family. Maddie says she enjoys this stuff, but this is something that's very special to us as a family. That last ride is a memorial we do for a cousin of mine that passed away quite a few years ago. We actually spread his ashes off the top of that hill. Kind of an emotional thing for us. That's why I really didn't do any filming up there other than what you may or may not see on the time lapse. So, but as always, guys, thanks for hanging out. We appreciate it. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Remember, tell your friends it's Average John Horseman, no spaces. As always, guys, thank you. We appreciate it. Comment below. Denny Brown, hey, this one's for you. Hope you're still watching at this point. But as always, like, subscribe, tell your friends, hit that notification button. If there's anything down below you liked or didn't like, or things you'd like to see maybe on our next trip down here, let us know. And as always, guys, we will see you on the next adventure.